What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about some must-have budget players in Madden 21 Ultimate Team right now. I've been getting so many questions about Gmia. You haven't given us an update on your team, you're all over the place, you've been raid selling dudes. Well, yes, what I've been doing is I've been streaming a lot more on Twitch, so I've been actively doing updates to the team there. And, you know, pretty much with the way that this is going, I've been giving you guys as often live updates as I can. But you guys are absolutely right. I'm going to get back on the game and let you guys know what's going on. We're going to be touching on the budget players right now, kind of explaining that situation to give you guys some more insight into that. And I'm going to give you guys the must-haves right now. Starting off, you know, most of these are the team builders. Okay, so you can get these players very, very cheap on an average of 50K. Or you can watch the video that I showed you guys with the coin making method of how you can get them pretty much for free. You know, you just go ahead and you grind the game, get the cheap low overall goals, make elites, and you complete the team builder sets and get these players primarily for very, very cheap or possibly for free if you grind the missions and the challenges the way that I've been doing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off with Jonnu Smith, right? A lot of you guys are probably saying, okay, why is this guy a budget beast? Why do you think that, you know, he's that guy? You know, what's going on with his numbers? What's the dealio with this guy, right? Well, pretty much he's a very, very fast tight end. He's not going to have everything. See, that's the thing that a lot of people, you know, don't understand about MUT. Because the year just started, these players, like, he's not going to be like a Kittle run block at like a 79-80 and also be a beast with 85 speed and 86 excel. You see what I'm saying? But that run block is going to be suitable enough for when you need to run the ball. There are not a lot of other players that can deal with that right now defensively. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand, everything has to counteract. Even if you play a guy that spent his mortgage and all of his child support payments on his team, you still will be able to run the ball successfully to that side with the 66 run block. All right? You can go through and look at all the other things, but pretty much I focused on the run block and the speed. And he has a better run block than even the rivals player that I got with Zach Ertz. All right, this guy, he's unbelievable, and even with that 85 speed, he can outrun people on the field, which is it's an extremely huge factor to be able to outrun dudes on the field. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that he is a guy that you can go ahead and get. And remember, all these cards that I'm going to be showing you guys is about 50K. And you can just look at the previous video and see how I got all of them. It's not that big of a deal. Nothing is being hidden from you. It is what it is. Slot receiver, Justin Jefferson. Look, you're going to need at least 4 receivers because the game is more of a pass-heavy type game right now. So you're going to need certain receivers that can get you, you know, fast yardage and be out immediately. 6'1", 88 speed, 87 excel. Beautiful thing. All right? Everything, like, you know, like the change of direction and all that stuff with these guys, his is pretty high at 84. So if you get in the open field, these guys can go ahead and make moves. You need to start to familiarize yourselves with these things because it's very, very important with the way that the attributes work. Once you get to a certain amount with I'm about to say Call of Duty because it's COD, change of direction. I know a lot of you guys do that too, but the change of direction, you know, it's going to make your players move a little bit more agile. Some of you guys that have good stick work that are able to, you know, stop and go, you know what I'm talking about. They're able to move around, do different things at a faster pace. Most of you guys were raging at me to get Cam Akers, so I'm pretty sure you guys understand. And like I said, 50K. Most of these players are 50K, or you utilize the gold cards, you make these cards, and you don't have to worry about anything. 88 speed, 91 excel. I think he has a very decent change of direction as well. 82, not too bad. He goes for 6 on a regular basis, so it is what it is. Obviously, the best running back in the game is Barry Sanders, but this guy is an unbelievable budget beast that you can go ahead and get and start to accumulate maximum amount of yards. Okay, like maximum. All right, so that's Cam Akers. And then Jeudy. This dude right here, I'm going to be honest with you. I put abilities on him, the Slot-O-Matic, and I'm very, very upset because he usually drops the ball, but he can burn anybody deep in the game, and it's weird. You know, maybe it's that 90 excel, but he just does whatever he wants. Change of direction, 86, so, you know, that 85, I believe, is the threshold. That's my opinion. Anything above 85 or whatever the attributes are, I think it's all the same. They pretty much, except for speed and acceleration, all the other attributes like zone, you know, beat press, all those things, 85 is the threshold. I haven't seen anything impressive to counteract what I'm saying with that. So Jeudy is also a beast. Now let's jump over to the defensive side of the ball. where we can go ahead and attack that as well. So Terrell Edmunds, everybody knows about this guy. He is a monster. He is ready to go every single snap. I'm going to tell you this right now. He's going to go out there and do somebody's moms on a regular basis with no issue. 89 speed, 89 excel. Okay, zone coverage low, man coverage low, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to click onto this guy and put in work, all right? And the big thing is that 89 speed, if you put him back further enough, he's not going to get burnt deep on post, corners, whatever, as long as you have him in the right assignment. Now, there are route combinations that will affect the way your players play. I'm not sure at this point if the zone coverage matters. I will get back to you guys because I'm about to put some coins together and get that Rod Woodson and figure it out. But I really don't believe that it is as important right now, and they're probably going to have to tune it because everybody runs around like they have no idea where they're at. So we'll figure that all out. That 90 hit power also, click on, give that guy a hit stick that's running the ball. He'll probably fumble the football. Okay? Moving on. What else do we got here as this thing loads up? So we got Terrell Edmunds there, and then we go over. Okay, where is Chung? Not Chung. The other guy. Hold on. I think I have him. Jeremy Chin. Why am I calling him Chung? Right from the Patriots. Why is he in the lineup? But because I have him in as a hybrid. Okay, so we'll put him in over here. He was supposed to be over here as well. I don't know what he was doing and why I only had Edmunds there. But Jeremy Chin is also another huge addition to any team. Let's go ahead and take a look at his numbers. This guy, bro, I can't even tell you the amount of times that he's made plays. Now, he's also, he also hasn't made plays. But when you get a guy squared away in front of you and you flick up on the right stick, he's putting the ball on the turf. Even though this is a game where there's not a lot of fumbles, he causes an extreme amount of fumbles. He's just one of those guys. He's 6'3", big body. He's going to lurk. You know what I'm saying? So those are things that are very, very important for you guys to understand. A huge addition to any team. I'm letting you know right now. 90 excel, 88 speed. If he's anywhere around the area, L2, strafe up, and pick that ball. And if somebody's running downhill at you and you have good user, get in front, make a play, hit stick them instantly, bro. And it's all that she wrote, bro. Like, these dudes are hitting dudes harder than Steve Atwater. It's really, really wild. Now, AJ Terrell. He's a corner that right now most people are going to have. 90 speed. He is ready to rock and roll with anyone out there. Okay? He has that 80 zone, which is like perfect because it kind of gives you an idea that he maybe possibly could play zone. But that 90 speed, it's ridiculous. All right? Asante Samuel with the zone and everything else, he's still smaller though. Asante Samuel's, he's a shorter corner. This guy's 6'1", so he's getting up there for that ball. So I really, really think that this is somebody that you should have, especially if you're just starting out and you're looking, to get a budget team together to go out there and compete. This guy, he really, really just makes plays. Obviously, like I said, if I discover that the zone actually makes a difference, I will immediately tell you guys like, yo, this is what's up, this is what we got to do and stuff like that. But at this time, I'm not really convinced that it's that important. I think speed is more important for you guys. This guy's really, really good as well. He makes a lot of good plays. He's a budget beast, bro. 80 block shed, 81, power move, stuff like that. He's 324 pounds though. So he's clogging the middle, dude. Like, he's really clogging the middle up. 70 speed, it is what it is. He's just there to clog the middle and make other guys make plays. So that's not that big of a deal. But he is huge on the field, bro. Like, he makes a lot of plays for me. When dudes are trying to run it in and you come out in goal line and he's right there in the middle, it's very, very difficult for these dudes to move the ball. And then finally, right here, we have Trey Waynes. Okay, this guy, another 90 speed player. Zone coverage 76, not that great, but he's not getting burnt deep for 6. And right now, with the way that man coverage is, you could pretty much go out there with that 79 man coverage and run somebody all the way to their house. Like, he'll never get off the block. Like, he'll just stay with them. Like, the game doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. But this guy is a very, very good budget corner to use for anyone, any reason, at any time. Remember, I told you guys, with the way that it is right now, I believe it's more important to have speed than to have the attributes. That's just the way the game is going right now. I would be very, very cautious of worrying about overspending and getting a lot of things like, having a crazy O-line right now when dudes with budget beast O-lines are just destroying our lives. All right, and that's pretty much everything that's there. Also, I want to give an honorable mention to Jack Youngblood. If you guys go through and you do the epics, he's a guy that you should definitely get. He's one of those guys that has that slick 86 excel. You know, his speed is 79, but that 86 excel is extreme. And he just makes plays. 88 power move, 83 finesse, 81 block shed. He's an honorable mention, bro. Like, this dude makes plays. I promise you. He just goes out there and just does it. It's really, really good stuff that he comes out there with. So I would definitely take a look at that. And all of that being said, you can easily go ahead and make those cards that I just showed you in sets by simply going over to the set and you know, getting the gold cards and getting 2 elites and making them for yourself. You do not need to spend the 50K each time. If you are grinding the game, I recommend that you watch my previous video where I explain to you how to do it. But I'm going to give you a quick summation right now. You pretty much go to Team Affinity, Team Builders, and then, you know, you go through this, you add 77, you know, 677 to 79s, 280 to 82s, pick the team of the players that I just showed you, and you select them. And most of you guys have those cards lying around, so you should be able to do it. Again, for further detail into how to actually do it, check out my previous video. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Until next time. One love, y'all.